مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري. Ayats 19 to 20 of Surah Rahman talk about two bodies of water meeting, but there's a barrier between them. These ayats do not clarify what kind of bodies of water they are. But in Surah Furqan, ayat number 53, Allah SWT clarifies this. And He is the one who joined two rivers, this one very sweet and freshening, and that other one very salty and bitter. A similar reference is also given in Surah Fatir, ayat number 12, to substantiate that Allah SWT is essentially referring to the meeting of salty seawater with fresh river water and not the meeting of two oceans. It is my contention that the purpose behind ayats 19 to 20 of Surah Rahman, and Allah SWT knows best, is to again bring to light another wonder of His to light, which is the delicately balanced ecosystem that He manages. The dividers of Barzakh between these waters can be found on different surfaces. For example, there can be fresh water flowing underneath the ground, and on top can be the salty seawater, the Barzakh being the seabed. Another interesting observation is that sweet water can be formed in the clouds, and on the ground there can be salt water flowing at the same time, and the Barzakh between them is the air. The process of an entire ecosystem of water evaporating from the seas, forming clouds, converting to snow or rain, filling up riverbeds, conversion to fresh sweet water, is so beautifully described in these two ayats of Surah Rahman. Subhanallah. It is also interesting to note that if the entire sea or ocean water was fresh, the entire marine life that exists in it would contaminate and pollute life on earth, spreading so many diseases. The ratio of salt mixed in this water actually helps us from this epidemic. Subhanallah. The concept of Barzakh can be applied to so many things. At the time of Sulaiman alayhi salam, both men and jinn lived together side by side, and we could see and talk to each other. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His wisdom decided to create a barzakh, a barrier between our worlds since then. And although we may both live on earth at the same time, there is an alternate reality created for the jinn which separates the two species. Similarly, the barzakh between the life of the dunya and the afterlife is death in the grave. Another way to look at the concept of barzakh is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His wisdom decided to separate so many lands by seas and oceans so that one nation could not gain dominance as a superpower over all other nations. So the division of power was made possible due to the barzakh, here being the seas. Subhanallah. The barzakh has been created by Allah and is indeed a marvel of His Meezan to coexist two different realities, and for that we need to be extremely grateful to Him. This Ramzan, let us contemplate on the batini, the hidden meaning of Barzakh. When coming into the folds of Islam, there are two types of paths to follow. One is shariyati zindagi, which is bitter in the sense that one has to stringently follow rules and regulations. The other is tarikat zindagi, which is sweeter in the sense more focus is on the self and on the science of nafs, the cleansing of the soul. The Barzakh between them is the knowledge within Insan kamil, which is aql, his intellect, his reason, or rational faculty of the soul. It is this aql that keeps man in check and helps him look at his Zahir, the shariat, and his batin, the tarikat, helping him oscillate between the two to create the Meezan. Another batini or hidden meaning could be that Allah SWT has created two seeds within us, one of fear, our nafs, the ego, and the other of hope, qalb, the spiritual heart. Both stay in their place. The barzakh between the two is but Allah's command, kun faya koon, fabbi aala rabbi kuma tukazibaan. Thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you found this reflection on Surah Rahman meaningful, please like and share with those who may benefit, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. May Allah's rahmah and barakah be with you and your loved ones this Ramzan and always. Ameen. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram.